Ufunuo 13:16. Naye awafanya wote, wadogo kwa wakubwa, na matajiri kwa maskini, na walio huru kwa watumwa, watiwe chapa katika mkono wao wa kuume au katika vipaji vya nyuso zao. Tena kwamba mtu awaye yeyote asiweze kununua wala kuuza, isipokuwa ana chapa ile, yaani jina la mnyama yule au hesabu ya jina lake. Hapa ndipo penye hekima. Yeye aliye na akili na ahesabu hesabu ya mnyama huyo, maana ni hesabu ya kibinadamu, na hesabu yake ni 666.
In the skin.
This is the first American company to ever try this.
So what are they tracking, and would you say yes if your boss asked you to do the same?
So if my employer wanted to microchip me as if I was their puppy, I would have a huge problem with it, and I would probably quit.
You could argue that the government is tracking you everywhere you go, but they are already with your phones.
Yeah, it just seems a bit permanent. If you already have an Apple Watch you're wearing around, at least you can take that off at some point. Not something I would do.
I think it's a great idea, and I think it would make it all a lot easier. I just think that you have to back it up with maybe some doctors saying it's good for your health, and then I think I would do it.
3 Square Market is a company working on one of the biotech advances at the forefront, implantable RFID or radio frequency ID microchips. The tech has been around for decades, used to track pets, packages, and livestock, but now the Wisconsin-based company is trying to make the implants mainstream. Even with all the risks and unknowns associated with this technology, I was really curious what it'd be like to have an implant. So I traveled to Wisconsin to get chipped, thinking, what's the worst that could happen? The chip is coming out at the end of the day. And the RFID chip is already inside there.
Yes.
And it's a little bit larger than a grain of rice.
Correct.
Jasmine rice, I think.
Basmati.
That's Andy Whitehead, better known as Gonzo. He's a local body piercer with 17 years of experience who was brought in to implant the microchips. I was slightly nervous about having the microchip inserted inside my body, given the size of the needle,